depend on where you at, I believe. Like, it's definitely not as popular as it was.
All you ever did was run your mouth. Yeah, we at the spot, they be stunning now. They don't see the bigger picture, we be cutting now. All I'm saying is the man that I'm becoming. He gon' take the new edition and they twist it like a plumber now. Yeah, I'm out here watching all these phony ones. Yeah, and they be thinking about my own runs. Oh, how they gon' catch me when I'm all around. Oh, I can't see why I didn't call it out. I come and go like a round. They don't want the two be going on. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running with the cash. I'm coming go like a round. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the low, lurking in the mode like I'm running from the popo. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake games, staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down to ride, you weren't down to ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took a L, should've put it in the offering. Lord, forgive me for my sins, don't know of me. Scary thoughts, I got scary thoughts. Lost control, now I'm taking charge. Breaking bills, friends breaking off. You could be the youngest, I'm the dawn. Kiss the ring now. In the scene like G.O.T. Stay awake, don't sleep. Like Jon Snow, get R.I.P. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, fake game, staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me.
Yo, what's going on, sports family, man? And we back again with another At the Line, man, post-game bubble recap. And it's the usual suspects, man, checking in. You got me remotely today. Well, not remotely. You got me in the building today. You got me in the building today, right here in Atlanta. And you got my guy, Q, all the way right here. It's real. You seen it. It's real. So we in the building, man. We going to get it kicked off with this Game 6. Season-ending, championship-winning game, the Lakers versus the Heat, man. The Lakers just won the whole thing. They got the ring. What's your thoughts on the ring? Do you think it was well-deserved, or?
Brother, it was well-deserved. They went in there, and they handled business the right way. As a matter of fact, Game 5 and Game 6 were handled very well. Game 5 was a very historical moment in the NBA Finals history.
Facts.
LeBron James shooting 6 for 8 beyond the arc, and also he finished the game 75% field goal percentage. So
40 points.
Yes, sir. In Game 6, he finished with a triple-double. So, brother, well deserved.
Yeah, I think it's well deserved too. I feel like it was. It should have been over with, but it's good that they got the win, and the Heat weren't able to extend the series to 7. And I'm happy they were able to fairly take care of business early. So in this game, like I said, we were talking earlier, and I looked up. I'm like, oh yeah, the Heat got 36 points at halftime. Like, yeah, this is really over with. So they went out there and handled business. Everybody was all on one accord, pushing the tempo, pressing the whole game. So. I like what I seen out of them, man, and it was real championship ball.
Absolutely.
Definitely salute to the Heat. They did everything that they could do, even with being shorthanded and not matching up all the way with the Lakers pretty good. But they did what they had to do, and they could have went out losing this game by 30, 40, 50 points. They ended up only losing by 13, so I definitely salute them for that. And man, it was a good finals, man. I'm not mad at it. I wish it could have been a little bit more competitive with just talent-wise on the Eastern side, but granted, injuries did happen early. But I don't know. I feel like next year, man, it'll be back better than ever too. So
Absolutely. Well, this game six, the Lakers definitely was running on all 12 cylinders. Yes, I said all 12
all
cylinders.
12,
It was
V12.
V12. Yes, it was V12.
We was in here talking about Rolls Royces and Lamborghinis a couple seconds ago, so
Exactly.
definitely
Exactly.
understand.
Yes, sir. So,
hmm
um, there was a lot of points made in the paint. I
hmm
mean, LeBron James went into that paint, three defenders, and he was finishing. He was getting a lot of
hmm
and ones. Kentavious Caldwell
Caldwell
Pope,
Pope.
he was finishing at the cup. Rondo was finishing at the cup.
hmm
They gave some real good entry passes. AD was finishing at the cup.
hmm
Um, they played some ball like it was the 90s, and they really did take advantage, and it was no holds barred.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was like LeBron James being a fullback, and, and he was literally taking advantage of the mismatches. So
Yeah. Absolutely.
yes,
And you mentioned somebody that I just wanted to highlight a little bit more, KCP, and a lot of people Lakers Nation, of course, like that's one of the players that they always like, man, we should trade him, man. He's trash, 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 but he's been showing up this whole final series,
yes,
multiple games, being a third leading scorer. It'll either be him or Rondo
yeah,
alternating for that. So I feel like what he did with this playoff series, final series, was just let everybody know again who he is, and let people know that he could still perform at a high level and do it at a high level.
well
Um,
said.
with them especially needing a third scorer,
Hmm.
so they were definitely lacking a third scorer, but Rondo and KCP were able to step up for him, and just what he went through in life, man, last year, having to play games, then go back to jail, play games and go back to jail. Like, that's not the way for anybody. And he was able through it all to overcome it all. And a year later, he's a champion. So,
Amen.
yeah. So,
My brother, I did not know Kentavious Caldwell was
you didn't
doing.
know that?
I did not know he was on work release.
So,
That's that's what
yeah.
it is.
So, yeah. So, what was happening was, I don't know what the charge was. It may have been a gun charge, but I know it was in LA. So, what was happening was he would have to. They'll let him out for the game. He'll have to be back in at the nighttime, and if it was a away game, he had to be back by the next day. So, yeah, he was serving time playing in the NBA,
Yeah,
which was kind of crazy, but
it's a
I
blessing,
don't
man.
know. He was able to get it done.
Yeah,
So,
that's a blessing. That's a bit. I mean, he was able to do his time, serve
mhm,
his community, and also remain a professional. So I think that's great. Hey, and he did it.
yeah.
Also, I think that he could have also made some adjustments
hmm
much earlier. I
What
think
what were some that you think that they could have made?
I think they could have brought out Olenek.
I
Olenek right
heard
there.
that. That's what I was gonna ask you
Yes,
because one of my guys was like, "Man, they need to bring Olenek in just to stretch the floor a little bit." But
yes,
I don't know. I'm not one of them guys that's like a Olenek believer, but when he does get in, he does play hard. He'll take his shoulder out of place, anything he got to
yes,
do to win. But
yes. And I also think the Heat has a sharpshooter. The gentleman is
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson. So
hmm
Duncan Robinson, he proved himself. He definitely has a stroke.
hmm
He does not rush anything.
hmm
He actually takes a legitimate great shot.
hmm
And also it's been shown that when Mr. Butler, he actually runs a point position,
hmm
they actually utilize the clock more efficiently.
Wow,
What I seen
I didn't know
was
that.
late in the first quarter and in the second quarter,
hmm
like I said, they would take early jump shots, and
hmm
there was so much time left in the shot clock.
hmm
So I think they bailed out the defense a whole lot of times because Lakers was playing some great defense.
Yeah,
But
facts.
yes, but I seen a lot of fast shots. I seen Hero going in and putting his head down and taking
Yeah.
poor shots because the defense collapsed on him and still
hmm
getting the ball.
Yeah.
So
I think this is one of them games that you've seen a rookie in him. You know what I'm saying? And I know from year to year he'll keep getting greater and better. But it was just one of those games like he just kept trying. And I'm a firm believer in shoot or shoot. And he not that he was just shooting threes, but he was just trying to get his shots off. And I feel it, but nothing was falling. So I feel like this will be a good learning experience for everybody on this team. Jimmy, especially, just getting the finals experience and being able to excel in the experience as well. Yeah, you see LeBron Fuller. Yeah, he knew fourth ring coming. But even being able to excel in that arena, given that nobody was really, especially me, I thought this was a sweep.
Yes.
But in all, I ended up picking Lakers in 6-7. But I just feel like Jimmy was able to do good by his team and extend the series as long as he can. So I feel like what I learned from Jimmy is he could definitely win in the finals, given the right pieces around him. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he will, later on down the line. It'll get tougher, but I feel like he has what it takes to potentially win the championship.
Yeah. One thing I say about Mr. Butler is the last time Mr. Butler played for Chicago Bulls, that's the last time they was in the playoffs.
Facts. Facts.
Yes, the last time he played with the Philadelphia 76ers, they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. Mm-hmm. Here you go right here. He did not play in Minnesota long enough to actually make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
the West tough too.
Yeah, West tough too. But everywhere he went, he's been a proven winner.
Yeah.
And it's not just a coincidence either. And like I said before, he has all the necessities. He's very receptive. He's a student of the game. And he knows what he's doing, and like I said, he definitely knows how to lead his troops, and like I said, he's not shy about speaking to them.
Yeah.
And he keeps them motivated. So and that's the Heat culture.
Yeah.
I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy buckets. One of my picks were earlier. I said I would like to see the Heat in the finals. I would like to see them take it. I also said, there's a possibility Toronto could possibly make it back.
Yeah.
But, those were my two. Those are my two picks. But
it's gonna be tough next year in the East, especially with KD coming back, Kyrie coming back. So automatically have them in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I feel like Jimmy and them will be right there. I feel like Giannis and them. Well, I keep saying and them. Giannis and the Bucks won't get over the hump. Even if we don't know, he may even be gone. He may be in Miami next year. So it'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds. But I feel like the Heat in Brooklyn and in the Celtics will be around in that Eastern Conference Finals for a long time to come. Maybe Philly peeking up every now and again now that they got Doc over there, and they're probably able to build a good structure around them. But I don't see them going as far as the Eastern Conference Finals on the first year with Doc. So I don't know. It'll be interesting, though, to say the least, what'll go on next year.
You what? You can quote me on this. Mm-hmm. I truly and honestly feel as if the Philadelphia 76ers, with Doc's leadership.
I'm about to say, this may be a hot take.
Yeah, I think
it may be a hot take.
I think
you
Doc
saying finals.
Eastern Conference Finals. I think Doc can unify them. I truly honestly think Doc can unify them. I mean, look what he did with three superstars. Matter of fact, look what he did with three superstars and a star. Mm-hmm. In Boston, that 2009 season. They won a championship.
I just don't know if Simmons and Embiid have that makeup within themselves because I feel like most definitely Doc could lead a team there, but I don't know if those are the right guys. I feel like they'll have to let go of at least one of them to get some different pieces in there, because I just feel like the message in Philly is old, and I feel like Embiid, he doesn't really want to be there like that. I feel like he definitely wants to be somewhere else, somewhere that's contending where it's not too hard for him. So being in Philly, I feel like it'd be a fight to be contending, because you got Brooklyn now, you have the Celtics, you have the Heat, you have Toronto, whatever they come along to be. And I just feel like it's tough, So I don't know. I just don't see them going to the top of that pool over there.
So okay, my guys to look out for. Mm-hmm. These just my guys. Mm-hmm. The 76ers, the Wizards, and of course the Heat.
Okay.
Those are my guys that to keep a lookout for.
Mm-hmm. I got the Heat just for this off season, just to because I want to see what moves they make. I feel like they're gonna make some big moves, and that's gonna be my one team for people to watch for is the Heat. But I don't have anything else. You got anything else before we get out of here?
Just wanna give a quick shout out to Team MVP and Flowery Branch,
Mm-hmm.
also B3 Academy, B3 Pro-Am,
Mm-hmm.
and also my man Jay Casso for being
It sounds like they doing some hooping out there.
Hey, you know they
Pro-Am runs. I
Yeah.
may have to.
yeah they
Nah.
they're doing a real good job
Mhm.
of player development, character development for young men and women and older athletes as well. So
Word.
they're doing a real good job out there.
Salute to y'all for sure. But I don't have anything else, man. This whole show is being powered and sponsored by TOV Sports. Make sure you go over there, check them out on YouTube, IG, Facebook, all that. Make sure you just go over there, check them out. And we checking in and checking out of here at the line post-game bubble recap, man. We'll be back again. And make sure you stick around because the next at the line, we just did one yesterday with the Mount Goatmore of the 90s. And then we coming with the 2000s. So, man, make sure y'all check in. We checking in and checking out, man. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. And you see, it's live. It's live. Yes.
That's what, brother.
Man, same, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll get up with you.
All right.